Let's talk about...
Sex, baby.
Okay.
Let's talk about you and
Let's talk
me.
about the positives.
Okay.
When she said like, hopefully everyone you meet today will feel this energy. You mumbled something that was like in the vein of like, I don't want to meet any people.
Like it releases a hormone for you that wakes you up. That's why we are nocturnal, nocturnal.
Do humans...
What's the opposite of
I don't
nocturnal?
know. Day
Dayturnal.
person.
Hi
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to our channel, and welcome to apparently the most perfect week there ever was, or in Jörn's definition, the week from hell.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna do the perfect morning routine, which is described as...
Yeah, it's actually 10 steps. It's Andrew Huberman, and we're gonna do all 10 steps for 7 days in a row, so you don't have to. So
Yeah, you don't have to, but I have. So...
I hope that at the end of the 7 days, we actually think it's awesome. But right now, as we set the alarm, I'm not feeling that way.
that time doesn't look good.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Buddy, it's time to have a perfect morning. Are you ignoring me? Come on.
Good morning.
It's hard to get exposure to the sun in Berlin. This is supposed to help wake you up, but it's so gloomy and sad. It's just gray. It's the perfect thing to do, apparently. I'll lay down with you. No sleeping.
Take some time
Oh,
to
he's
settle
Irish.
down
He's Irish!
and make yourself comfortable. Open your eyes. This is your day.
This is your day.
Let's first have a pint.
She says this is the perfect way to start the day. She says, stay in your pajamas.
That's something that I hear about every single step this morning.
Roll out of bed, stay in your pajamas, and do this workout, is what she said.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Good?
Great.
It wasn't hard. It was fine. He refuses to smile. He's gonna act like this is the worst thing ever. I feel energized.
Okay, happy for you.
You know what the next thing is? Good luck. Is it cold?
Yes.
You promise?
Yeah.
How was your cold shower?
Probably the best part of the morning because that actually woke me up.
Yeah. Good. We've come to the healthy breakfast section, and Jörn nails that every day. You already have a healthy breakfast.
Overnight oats with apples, bananas, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame, flax oil,
Almonds,
almonds, I always
Yogurt.
forget almonds. Yogurt, oat milk,
cranberries.
and cranberries. Yes, absolutely.
And I'm terrible at breakfast. I don't like it, and normally I eat like a power bar if I eat anything, or I beg for bread rolls because I love them, but they're not the healthy version. And so I forgot that this was a part of the video, and I didn't go shopping for myself for a proper breakfast. So I have just what I found in the fridge, which is some hummus, one thing of cheese, a half of an apple is in there, and some grapes and crackers. So that's gonna be my today and probably my tomorrow because today's Sunday breakfast. But I'll get a healthy one Tuesday. All right, last 2 steps. We're meant to journal for 5 minutes, and then
What do I journal?
it's like stream of consciousness. So you can literally start with like, I don't know what I'm doing, and you're just meant to not stop. 5 minutes, don't stop. So I'm gonna set my alarm for 5 minutes, and then when the alarm goes off, you need to set 3 goals that you can complete today, that you want to complete. All right, let's write. Let's write. Okay, officially all 10 steps are done. How did you feel day 1?
The shower actually made me awake, but I don't see a point in like getting up early and then meditating for 10 minutes where I feel more tired afterwards than before. Then I can just stay in bed 10 more minutes. Stretching, I guess, is okay. Working out, I feel like then I'm literally using a different sleep shirt every day because probably I
Well,
should
you could also
wear
put workout clothes on.
But why? It's early in the morning. I don't want to get double dressed before 8 o'clock.
Okay. I appreciate. So far, your review is negative. Fine. Let's see how
Yeah.
that
What do
changes
you
throughout the
think?
week. I feel awake. I don't know. I think I had adrenaline today to get it done. So I'm interested to see how I feel tomorrow, especially after watching the game so late and stuff. But I do think I like meditation at night. I think that might be something that I feel.
I just was like when he said like feel all the adrenaline for the day. I was like I'm literally laying here with my eyes closed, listening to water sounds. Like where should I get adrenaline from?
Yeah.
Where?
In your mind. In your mind.
My mind was still over there with the head in the pillow.
Yeah, I know. I like getting up and working out and getting it done with. I like it a lot. I feel super energized. I feel super awake. But let's see how the rest of the week goes.
Well, that's at least 50% awakeness.
You
the
are
two of
more
us.
awake.
Yeah, but because of the shower.
Either way, that's part of the routine. But I think I would argue to say if you didn't do every step before the shower, then you wouldn't be as awake, as woke. Yeah, and I know you think that too. Like every step in your life led to the state you're in now. So that shower was only beneficial because it came after the sport, after the stretching, after the meditation, after the water, after the sun, and after the waking up. So,
Okay. Let's see what it does tomorrow.
okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Happy day 2.
Looking for the natural light. We have a better chance today. It's somewhere. Wait. Ah! Well, I can't open my eyes anymore. I don't know if this made me more awake then. Are you in a good mood?
No, it's the morning. And I have to get up.
Good morning.
Morning.
You look handsome. Day 3.
Alright.
One thing I think we will not be doing together in the future is meditating. Or? It's so distracting. Like, the woman is like, feel this energizing energy. And he was like, energizing energy.
That was the only thing I said. Otherwise, I was only yawning.
No, you said, when she said, like, hopefully everyone you meet today will feel this energy. You mumbled something that was like in the vein of like, I don't want to meet any people.
I still don't see the sense of like getting up just to sit down, close your eyes onto chill music and getting talked to and like close your eyes, feel the energizing energy. Like then I can also just stay in bed and stay asleep.
I have to go to work this morning and Jörn doesn't have to go to work in home office, so we had to get up even earlier so that I can get all this done, and he was like grumpy. I'm weak. Day 4 meditation. It was a gratitude meditation, and as soon as the guided lady said, open yourself to gratitude, or I opened myself to gratitude today, the sun came out and hit us right in the eyes, right in the face. I can't even see if you're in this shot, I'm so bright. Wasn't that magical? I don't know if it's because it's day 6 and we've been working out 6 days in a row, but that felt like from the beginning harder for me today.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're still engaged on the abs, like from, what was it, 2 days ago or something?
Yeah, we did like arms, legs, abs. And Jörn was like, abs again? I was like, yeah, we're rotating.
Didn't notice.
Yeah, but I think maybe because there's no rest day in there, and because we are couch potatoes into now working out 6 days in a row, I think that's
Workout potatoes.
Workout, we're still potatoes.
Three, 2, 1.
Mine was good.
I have a smaller book.
Yeah! No more perfect routine.
No more morning routine.
Yes.
How long? Look at these white chopsticks.
If you worked out more, they wouldn't be such chopsticks.
Well, that's not the problem. The white is the problem.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
Sex, baby.
Okay.
Let's talk about you. And
Let's talk about
me.
the positives.
Okay, positives. What did you
Okay.
like?
Oh, okay.
You're like, Caitlin, please tell us
I'm
the
done.
positives because I don't have anything to say.
No, okay. I think many of those things I can relate to that they make sense. So like the hydrating in the morning and like sitting in the sun as like a first chill out moment. Maybe even stretching or like, I mean, breakfast is always a good idea. That's my positives.
Mm-hmm. I think there are many positives. Things I think I'd like to keep going, remembering to hydrate, sitting in the sun, but also I almost feel like working out that early, it's got positives and negatives for me personally, because that early, I almost forget that I did it, as opposed to like, oh, I have to gear, like when we come home from work, you have to like re-gear yourself up for it, kind of like, oh, and you maybe already had a long day, or you already took your bike and like you're sweating, and you're like, I don't want to, and this way, it's like you kind of wake up in the zombie state and just start. But then the caveat to that is I think I'm probably not working out as hard as I would because I'm not a morning person. Like I'm taking it easier and whatever. But then again, we were doing no working out before. So working out like a zombie in the morning is definitely still better than not working out.
That obviously, absolutely.
What are your negatives then? Since the list, pull out your list.
I didn't prepare anything, but like I'm waking up to then sit on the ground and have a meditation that to me like always feels like a calm down motion. Like it's supposed to be energizing, but every time I'm more tired afterwards than before.
I would argue
and
that
therefore that time I can also just stay in bed.
I would argue that it's meant not to calm you down, but meant to bring you to the present moment. So it's not.
I always got tired.
Right. Well, you were just tired, but I think I would rather meditate also before bed or something to like reset me after a long day or like take the stress away from the day. I agree. I'm done with a cold shower. Never again.
That's what I expected to be your negative.
That's my negative. Hate cold showers. No, I can't even like gear myself up. Like when it's a cold shower, I'm not getting clean at all because I'm just like, okay,
yeah.
get me out of
Just
here. Get me out of here. I think a negative for you was the journaling.
Yes, that was the next one that I would have mentioned.
Anything that's supposed to like spiritually connect you, you're
I
just
can't
like,
work with that.
I have no spirit.
It just seemed like a waste of time. Today was the day when I wrote down, last journaling day, you're never gonna see me again.
You'll never see me again.
Yeah.
So I think it's really good that we tried it.
And you're very welcome that we did it, so you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. I think there are things, everybody should take the things that resonate with them. The point is to take care of yourself, do something good for yourself, drink water, not only directly coffee.
What I would think I could combine is like the breakfast when sitting on the balcony or at least in front of the window, and then let the sun come in. So
I just feel like singing all day. I want it to be
yeah, I know. I thought that too. But when you just get up to then sit there and sit in the sun, like just do something at the same time because I'm sitting in the sun anyway.
Yeah, but that's a physical, like the sun does something, the photosynthesis does something in your brain to wake you up. Like it releases a hormone for you that wakes you up. That's why we are nocturnal, nocturnal.
Do humans?
What's the opposite of
I don't
nocturnal?
know.
Dayturnal.
Day person.
There's the chemical in your brain that gets released to wake you up, and the sun helps to do that. So if you live in a dark environment, and when we used to live on the ship, that's why it's good to have those sun lamps and stuff, because your brain doesn't get enough of that chemical when you are in the dark environment and you're trying to wake up and you're like, ugh, and that's why the whole crew is a zombie. Okay, anyway, that's enough.
Getting out of hand.
That's enough blah blah. Do what you need to do by yourself. Take care of yourself.
The most important thing you should do in a day is liking, subscribing, and commenting under our videos. And hopefully you enjoyed this one. And we hope to see you at the next one.
That's right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.